What's up, everybody? Let's see. Gotta make sure we have gone out to all the channels because sometimes Restream will not seem to start up where it's supposed to. Let's see what we got. Hello, 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 hello. Morning, Renee. Actually, afternoon. Or is it morning for you? Mrs. Fry is experiencing technical difficulties, so she is rebooting her computer. Now, sometimes it takes a few moments, sometimes it takes a lot longer. It depends on what kind of mood her computer woke up in today. She'll be right here eventually. So, stuck with me for that. All right, let's see. I'm checking my phone. I see we have a lot of Facebookers here, so that's great. But I'm looking to see what. Okay, so it does. Okay, looks like we're going up. Sometimes when we come on to the restream, it doesn't send out to all of the Facebook pages or any of them. It sometimes just goes to YouTube. So, let's see. So far, I don't see any YouTubers, but I do see a bunch of. So, good afternoon, everybody. Renee, Jennifer, Meredith, Madeline, Kilmer. What's up, big guy? Aaron is setting up for his CE5 deal, so y'all be. I don't know what time that is, Aaron. So make sure you put what time that is. Hmm. That really is getting a lot of work. I have a scar here across my lip. I just realized that it's quite pronounced today. Hmm. Let's see who else we got. Hello, John. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, let's see. So we got Lori Spears. Hello. So I see a Facebook user here. I'm going to point over here. It says, "Hey guys," with a couple smiley faces. We can't see who you are. Um, so I'll switch over to my Mystical Live, one of those pages because right now I see his Facebook user. Unless you just want to stay where you are, put your name in the comments. So we always know who is. Let's see. Jamie Byers. Hello. Autumn. Hello. So, lots of folks. Lots of folks. Holy cow. It's crazy. Okay. So today we're just going to do whatever kind of folks into the deal here. And Mrs. Fry will be in to pick up a lot of the other stuff. Yeah, Facebook user. I got you over here. See who you are. This is a different Facebook user. So, if you would put your name in the comment or switch over to my Mr. Life, and that way we can see who you are when you make your comment. But otherwise, just put your name in the comments so we know who you make You know what? A nap does sound good. Nap does sound good. We had some rain come through here this morning, and so I was out cutting grass and bringing hay bales in from out in the field. So I've had a busy morning. And Jesus, how you doing there? Anyways, yeah, that's what we've been doing. Um, huh, one of my Capital One cards expired, and I was fixing to send them a message and say, "Hey, boneheads, where is my new card?" And here it was, Mr. Fry had it, stashed it over here out of the way. So one of the places where she won't forget where it is. I almost made a butt of myself sending a nasty gram to one. So a lot of times it's our own fault for doing stuff. Other things that happen. That's one of those instances where it shouldn't be quick to jump to the criticism side. And, preconceived, if you will, or midnight. Oh, if you guys are saying the sound is choppy, is anybody else experiencing that same effect? I wonder if it was choppy or me going in and moving my head around a lot. Yeah. Choppy. Very choppy. Is it still choppy? Choppy like it's cutting in and out, or choppy like the internet's not quite keeping up? In and out, huh? Hmm. Sounds like the mic's not keeping up. Have to look at some settings here. Let's see. Of course, everything was good on my side, but it could just be the signal going out of here is crappy today. We do live in the country. We aren't blessed with cable internet, so we have weather dependencies. Or not hesitancy, but we are at the weather's discretion sometimes. Here comes Mrs. Fry. I heard her beep in. Okay, so we will do, or rather, I will do a collective real quick while we're waiting for Mrs. Fry. I see her back over there. She's trying to talk into the mic, but she's not even. No. Oh, she's talking to somebody on her phone. Gotcha. I see. Yeah. By the way, I have a screen over here where I can see Lisa, and she's talking to somebody on the other phone. And so she's showing me the phone, and they're waving at me, and I'm waving at them. So, hey, how you doing, everybody? But I'm waving to you all too. Hi, how you doing? Let's see. We're gonna do a collective reading here. So sorry, squirrel. Aaron, are you still here? What time is your C5 deal tonight?
7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Hey, there she is.
Central Time.
Huh?
7 p.m. Central Time.
Aaron's is?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Next time, wait for you to get completely in before you say that. Because all I got was Central Time. You see that? You see that look?
Don't give me flack.
That look.
That's the wife. That's the wife look.
Thank you, Aaron.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Put my little earbud in.
All right. So we're going to do a collective reading. What?
Ooh, hold on. How do I turn it down? So deaf.
I don't know. Am I still choppy, everybody? Because I know that they were saying I was coming around choppy. huh. Maybe you have to turn it down on the computer too,
I
honey.
guess so. Holy cow.
Okay.
Bales, bales. Ooh, I can hear now. Okay. Okay. No, you're not at all now. Good. Okay. Hi,
Okay, good.
every. Can okay. I know you're getting ready to do a collective reading. I'll sit here.
You're gonna what?
I'll just sit here.
Okay. So I'm doing tarot. I'm doing the Circle of Life tarot. First card out of the gate is the Hierophant.
Terrified to touch anything.
um, all I see is like I bring messages and food, or drinking food.
What?
I bring drink and messages. That's what I see. So it's one thing about the cards. It's kind of hard sometimes to get them centered up. So I see message. Let's see. So second card is the 10 of clubs. The 10 of clubs. Could be 10 of wands, whatever, but looks like clubs to me, so that's what they are. So I see a lot of it's like circling the wagons. That's what I mean.
Hi, Debbie Lewis. Oh, I like that one. Oh, that kind of gives me the chills.
Yeah. So I feel like it's circle. They're circling. Okay, so we're getting. I bring drink and messages. So we're circling the wagons for something here. Okay, so and then the last card we got out was the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. Okay.
Oh, I like that one. Hi,
Okay.
everybody.
Okay. So the message is basically the message is it is time to fall back and rest and get your needed rest. Time to quiet the mind. Okay. So
Hi, Lori.
um, the drink and messages that's what stuck out with me with this first card. So the drink and the messages is it's time to relax a little bit, time to unwind, time to stop stressing about what's going on in the world at the moment, with everything that's going on out there. Circling the wagons, circling the wagons is the way I perceive this, which just means it's time to kind of not pay attention to what's going on around. Time to go within a little bit, relax, meditate, get yourself centered up. Okay, all right, so getting yourself centered up here. Okay, and just rest and regroup, and just don't get caught up in what's going on around us. Okay,
My turn.
turn the damn TV off. Stop watching the news.
Ooh.
All of it.
Oh. I was like, I don't. Hi, everybody. Everybody, I hope you have had a wonderful
Remember
afternoon.
remember what you see on TV is called programming for a reason. So
On either side of the table, anywhere, it's all
no, forget sides. Forget
it's
sides.
garbage.
Just forget sides. It's all programming. It's
Right.
all programming. Forget sides. There's no sides in this. It's all called programming for a reason.
I agree. I agree. Um, so I want to say hi, everybody. Can I get a whoop whoop and possibly some hearts mashed out there? You know, if you are new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I had delays. My computer decided it doesn't really like me very much. So if you're in the membership, tonight is Erin's CE5 meditation. Guys, catch the meditation. He is always doing his very best to bring you everything that he. I mean, he just does wonderful things. You know, he does the movie night. He does the meditation. He works with ISIS as well. So they're always doing wonderful things within the membership. So the CE5 meditation tonight is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can find the link on the private Facebook group. Make sure you're.
Boys, where are you?
If you can't hear the dogs, you know they're doing something wrong. So just know that if you're in the group, we would love to see you there at the meditation tonight. Aaron, when you know what next month's movie is, please let me know so I can put that into the newsletter. But what else do we have going on? This is the link, you guys. This is the link to the free class that we're doing, and it's the What's Your Claire class. Once a month, we're trying to do a free class, but this particular class is my voice better because I don't know what the heck, right? Thank you, Crystal. This particular class is a prelude. What is going on? Why? Is a prelude to the psychic development course that I have coming out in September. So,
can I ask a question?
Yes, absolutely.
Just because I'm not an English major, and is it prelude or prelude?
Prelude? Did I say prelude?
Huh?
Prelude? Prelude. It's a prelude. Prelude. I don't know.
That's what I was. That's because
I did fairly decent in English.
And that's why I'm asking, because I don't know. But it's like prelude, not prelude. It sounds like prelude. You know, that's why I'm wondering if it's because I don't know.
Now you're making me think.
I was not an English major of any sort in high school, and I didn't go to college.
I did really well in English.
There's a reason why I didn't go to college.
I have no idea. Prelude. Okay, thank you, Lori.
All right.
So the link, did I share the link? Did I share it? Yeah, I shared the link. That is the link for the free What's Your Claire class. We're going to talk about identifying what your Claire is and what it isn't. That's just as important as knowing what it is, because there's a lot of things that we think it is that give us doubt. So that class is all about that. So it's a free class. I put the link up, and you can join the class. It gives you the Zoom room that the class will be in. It is a closed Zoom room. Pre for plurals, etc. Gotcha. Awesome. Thank you, Lori. I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea. So that's the link for that. The link will be either he's sitting very still or he froze. Did he freeze? Oh, there he is. Okay, he's back. Nancy, where's Nancy? So what else do we have going on? We have Mr. Fry I will be putting out the Reiki class links this upcoming week. So that is something else he's going to be doing. And we call it Reiki 1, but it really is more of a trance type of healing. He's using his unique way. Right? Okay. So let me go. I'll be scrolling through here. If you're new, give us a shout out. Do not hide. Do not lurk, because then I can't give you a reading, right? I scroll through. Hi, Barbara Sisk. I scroll through here and there. So give me a whoop whoop so we know you're here and we're not lurking. You don't have to say anything else, but just let me know you're here.
Can you hear me?
That cat sounds displeased, yes.
So I have weather coming through, and my signal's going to be very patchy, so hang in there with me as much as you can. Right now, everything there is frozen. I can't see. I see you, but you're frozen. To me, you're frozen.
Okay.
Which means I have link problems here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm actually writing a couple names.
I have internet issues because the weather's coming through.
Yeah, that cat meowed right on cue. Is that Smokey?
No. Smokey does not meow.
Oh, he goes.
He goes. Meow.
Like he, 2 packs or 3 packs a day.
Smokey is a rescue. He's a Maine Coon cat, and he does not. He's kind of like meow.
He'll cut you. We had an animal communicator talk to him, and the first thing he told the animal communicator is, "I have killed." Like, what?
He
What
he
kid does
actually
that?
he actually let me pick him up the other day.
Oh, really?
They're
That's awesome.
smart. Oh my God, is he smart though? He
All
he
right.
will he doesn't he does not like anybody else pretty much, and so
Oh,
in his one time that he will be sociable is when you're in the bathroom. For me, nobody else he leaves. He leaves because But
that is
anyway,
an excellent movie for next month, Aaron. Death Becomes Her. What a great movie. Awesome. Kind of excited about that. All right. So moving on, I want to go to Jamie Byers. Jamie Byers, are you still here? If everybody could share one time, welcome all to all the new people. Welcome to all the new people. Jamie Byers, are you still here? We scroll through Pet
no,
Cemetery.
Ellie,
No, no, no. I'm
negative.
sorry. I know I don't make it to a lot of movie nights anyways, but you can count me hard out for Pet Cemetery. Nope. Okay. Yeah, he did pick Sam. Everybody here. Wow. Everybody here is super welcoming, you guys, for all the new people. They're just incredibly, incredibly welcoming. Okay, let's
Um,
see.
I know you're getting ready to do a reading.
Oh, there
I'm going to
she's here.
put somebody in the queue if she's still here. I'm going to give her a chance while she's still. Vivian Waddell from North Carolina. If you're still here, when Lisa's done doing her reading for this next person, and I get you if you're still here. So this will give you a few minutes to
Okay.
make sure you're still here and not go anywhere.
Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to do something. I'm supposed to do something. Um, Hold on. I have to find the deck that I'm supposed to do it with. Okay, we'll do it with this one. Interesting. They don't usually call me to do this, so we're gonna do this. So, Jamie Byers. Ooh, I just saw a cat on the floor. Okay. Jamie, that card right there. Okay, here's the card. So, Jamie, this is not something I normally do, but we're gonna do a flip thing here. A little bit different. I want to talk about your self-confidence. I want to talk about your confidence in life. Actually, I feel like you have a pretty good amount of confidence about a couple different things in life, and then there's this one area that you really could work on. This is kind of a blanket thing, really, though. I mean, come on, let's seriously. Who doesn't have one area they can't work on in their life? But it's time for you to actually start really pinpointing that and making sure that you're really looking at it. Because one of the areas that you're finding a whole lot of issues in life stem from that problem, that one little thing that you just kind of you haven't really resolved. You haven't really resolved. And if you're not living in that area in your life where you just go, you know what, I'm happy enough to let go of the things that are holding me back, then, you have to be there. You have to be able to live in the moment and say, this stuff is, by Anna. Here, let me help you, honey. There we go. There we go. That's fine. Okay. I don't have time for that today. Just bye. I can't today. I just can't. So when you're learning how to move forward and get rid of some of these things that might be holding you back, I want you to be able to step in and look at these things and say, if I were to take it apart, what really bothers me? What really bothers me? And what your guides are talking about here is it's time to do some what we call shadow work. Of course, nobody wants to do shadow work. It's very, very difficult, but we all need to do it. And you need to have that flexibility to look and see things from somebody else's angle as well. Don't look at everything just from the angle that you've always looked at it. You have to be able to move and be flexible and see things just a little bit differently. The other thing I want to talk about is your guides want to talk about your ability to be a leader as well. I don't know if you do anything that is, you're very strong in one area and this is, you can lead everybody, but when it comes to maybe something, that sounds like more something you would do at work. You can be a great leader at work, but at home you feel you might not be as efficient. I need you to, that's one of the areas I also need you to kind of flex a little bit and say, I can handle anything that's thrown my way. And you can, by the way, you can, because you have just this one little slice of the pie that says, I just don't feel this. And everything else could really be lifting that particular, what you might feel as a deficiency, up just by being positive about it. And I mean to tell you, you can switch some things around and be full force. And actually, I want to say that if once you start to do this shadow work and you start to look and you go, okay, if I dissect this and decide what it really was about, how I really need to look at this from this day forward, you're going to just see it as a whole different situation. And it's going to transform and transmute into something that is going to be working for your favor rather than holding you back. I hope that's helpful. Go take a nap, Lori. Mr. Fry.
You done?
Yes, sir. I hope that's helpful. Jamie.
John Wheeler, you still here, sir?
You called you called that other woman. Did she not?
She didn't come back, so I'm assuming she's left.
Okay.
That's why I said it before you went with your reading, so give her time to reply, but she never did. So
I hope that helps, Jamie. Great.
Unfortunately, it happens. A lot of people come in and go.
It does.
So some come in and get pushy, and then they don't come back.
All right.
John Wheeler, you still here? Do, 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 do. I know there's a lot of lag, so I'm trying to make sure he has enough time to reply. But
right.
Again, I know people come and go because
it happens.
Yep. Let's see. Let me pull another one just in case he doesn't come back here in the next couple of seconds. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, so I guess John has left the building as well.
For me, it is 4 o'clock. For Sam, for me, it's 4:30. To Sam, it's 5:30.
I saw somebody else there.
Oh, there's John.
John, hey, there he is. Okay. All right. John, welcome.
Why so serious?
Trying to tap in there. All right. And you know what? Now that I think about it, the lag might actually be on my end as far as messages coming back, because at least now I can see you moving. Before you were just as frozen for like 5 minutes. You never moved. All right, John. Let's see what we got going on for you today. All right. So I switched up decks from the Circle of Life deck to the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. So let's see what we got in the mix. Let's see what we have in the mix today. A lot of water in this reading. Wow. Okay. Okay, John. So I see the perfect storm here. In this card, it says, the courage to step into life. So right out of the gate here, so we got the Raven with the energy vortex in the chest. So that, right out, that's telling me, if you are not, that was weird. Got this itch right here all of a sudden. That just was weird. I'm sure there's meaning to that, and it'll probably come to me in the reading here. So, so this energy vortex, I feel like if you are not um, using your abilities some in some fashion that you should be. Um, and I don't know. I feel like you are an. I feel like you're a healer, like a very powerful healer. You could be. If you're not a healer, you could be a very, very powerful healer. And I don't want to. And I'm not trying to inflate anything there and make you, oh, you're powerful or and that. You're able to tap into the energy very well. Again, just remember, everybody, the energy is not our energy. We are simply conduits for the energy, and it's just our ability to tap into it to be a clean, uncongested conduit for the energy to flow. Some of us, some folks are just really, really good at it, and some of us, we just got too many things going on in our brains, and so it's like throwing paper towels in the stream. It just clogs it up and it doesn't make it flow as easily. But I feel like if you're not a practicing energy healer, you should be looking at it. And so, spirit of the river, movement towards advent. See that jumped right out of my hand. Spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. Again, there's so much water in this. For me, energy flows through water. It's a very good conductor of energy. And so when I'm doing healing sessions, I mean, I'm not using water per se, but that's how I envision the energy flowing, like it's flowing and cascading, and because you cannot stop water. You might be able to slow it down, build a little dam, but you cannot stop water. Water will always win. So that's why the energy is so it flows so much better is water with as being a conduit or a conductor. Excuse me. And then the last card I have here is the overwhelm and plenty. I feel like with this card that you have a deep, deep capacity for emotional sensitivities, empathic abilities.
Hi, everybody. While he's reading,
You have to be careful with this part of it because if you don't protect yourself, you'll take on these other energies. And I don't mean like you're going to take on some freaky deaky thing. I mean, the energies that we work with as energy workers or healers or whatever, sometimes it's fuzzy and cloudy and it's messing somebody else up. And then so we're trying to go help them release that. And sometimes if we're not careful, we can actually end up taking that energy on ourselves, and then we become fuzzy. And so, anyways, kind of all over the map on this one. However, the general theme is you should be working with energy as far as healing goes. I don't know if that's something that you're doing, something that you have thought about doing, but I really feel like you have an amazing ability once you figure out how to tap in if you haven't already. So that's what I got for you. Hope that helps. I hope that brings you some sort of message. Mrs. Fry?
I'm going to throw out here, you guys, that don't forget, you guys, if you're new, how we do this is we go up and down through the feed. So just because you might be down in the feed or up in the feed doesn't mean you're not going to get called. We bring across messages for who our guides tell us need the message most at this time. So we are not ignoring anybody or anything like that. There really isn't a list. We just kind of go through until our guides tell us to stop. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is you'll find in the feed is a wonderful group of people that are My Mystical Life members or just viewers that will hopefully give you a nice welcome. They always do. We will talk a little bit about some classes we have coming up The My Mystical Life membership, we have classes each week. So each Monday evening we have a video class, a live class, or a practice, or a chat session, or something going on in addition to a bunch of other stuff. We keep it super affordable. You can find it at mymysticallife.com. Marketing, 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 right? Okay. So go check out mymysticallife.com. We have a free class on what's your Claire. Like, everybody has one, or two, or three, or more. So what is your Claire? And that class is going to help identify so you can see what you might be missing in messages throughout the course of the day. I'll get you that link. What? Right here. There's that link. I know I'm trying to cover all my bases, right? There's that link, and that's a free class to join up for. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a Zoom class. It is live. I'm trying to get all my stuff out of the way so I can go back to reading you guys. Hold on one second. This here is the link to the Bippity Boppity Boop box. This is our monthly subscription box of really cool metaphysical things that pop up in the mail. We don't tell you what they're going to be in advance, so who doesn't like a surprise? I know what this month's is, and I've seen a lot of people getting theirs, and they're sending pictures in of all their stuff that they got. But the other thing is I already know what next month's is, and I'm so excited about next month that I could spit. So, but you can go to that link up there or our Mystical Crystals and find the Bippity Boppity Boop box. And there we go. I hope everybody that is new finds us to be a comfortable fit, because we are a lot of, there's so many people here. Oh, and John commented, didn't he? Did he comment?
What's that?
Did he comment? Did you want to talk?
I didn't. I saw a thank you, but that didn't see any.
Okay. Okay.
I did not see if any of that was.
Oh, okay.
Prior to that.
I'm not going to say anything because I've actually done a recent reading for John. He got a 45-minute reading, and I did his reading, so I know how accurate that is.
Oh, okay.
I just happened to know. And I didn't tell him anything either, John.
I don't even, so just to clarify, I don't know anybody that she does appointments with because I don't even have access to her appointment book. So, and she never tells me anything about her readings because a lot of times after she's done the reading, she loses all that information anyways.
Yeah, it's gone. Shoo.
Yeah, it wasn't ever meant for her, and it was just a message through her, and so.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, nothing wrong with the confirmation, right? Okay, so if you haven't ever had a reading by us, you guys, just hold on. If you've had a reading by us, you guys, just hold on. It doesn't matter whether you've been here a long time or you're new. You may get a reading if we get called on by our guides to do so. So here we go. We
go by who we are drawn to.
Yeah, absolutely. Debbie Lewis, are you still here? Oh, Debbie. Yeah, we have a lot of lurkers. If you're lurking, give a shout out, you guys. Give us a whoop whoop. I was thinking, depending how our life goes this next year, I was thinking maybe we could plan a My Mystical Life cruise. I like a cruise.
We're not doing events or anything. We're just going to have a gathering, right? We're just going to go have fun.
Yeah, it would just be all of us on the cruise ship having a blast.
Thank you, because I don't want to be trying to set up a whole bunch of things. If I'm going on a cruise, I'm going on a cruise to have fun and party.
On a cruise to have fun.
Maybe not party, but yeah, maybe I'm going to party a little too.
Yeah. So I'm waiting to see if she's still here. But yeah, I was.
Yeah, but we only live once.
Yeah, I was thinking it would be. Oh, she's here. I think it would be fun to just reserve a block on a cruise ship, and we all just have fun. Yeah, I'm thinking. Okay, Varia, welcome. Okay, Kimmy, not Kimmy. I'm sorry, I'm freaking people.
Meredith Reed. I need a little more explanation on that. If you haven't already said, pumps the hearts.
Oh, she's talking about Pump the Hearts on Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you. Never mind. I understand.
Okay.
Mash that like and heart button. Mash it.
You know what? We have. I'm just gonna start calling our My Mystical Lifers like our ambassadors because they are on here just like they take care of everybody. It's so
We should be
wonderful.
able to light something up to make that happen, though, shouldn't
I
we?
don't know. I don't know if we can do that. If
I have
anybody
to
knows
look.
a
I have to
trick,
look into that. I think
yeah.
we can do that.
Because yeah. Okay. You can't hand. Oh, Crystal Lord, you know we're going someplace warm. You know we're going someplace warm. It's gonna be down south, down warm.
It's going
Okay.
to be in the Caribbean. It's going to be a Caribbean faux show.
Absolutely. My mystical lifer. Okay, here we go. Debbie Lewis. I'm writing these things down, these
I'd
names
like
down
to go back to
because
St. Martin again.
I loved St. Martin. I think that
Other
was,
than the Panhandlers, which you're going to get that in a lot of the Caribbean,
yeah,
it's a lot nicer.
yeah,
I liked it better than any of the other islands we went to.
yeah. I don't know. We'll have to, okay, we'll talk about it later though. All right, Debbie Lewis is like, please keep it between the lines.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Let's
Yeah,
do a
we're
reading.
squirrel.
Let's do this. Um, hold on, let me get back over here. It is a good day to get this bit vibe out there. Okay, hold on, I gotta find her. Okay, there we go. What is that? What does that have?
Debbie's very patient.
Interesting. She's
Thank you,
very
thank you,
patient.
thank you, Debbie,
This
for your
is
patience.
cool. This is cool. I don't think I've ever had one come across. Maybe I have. I've done so many Akashic records. I have no idea. I can't give the number. Polynesian girl. No,
Emily Lowe, if you're still there, I'm going to do your reading next. If you're still there, just say I'm still here, and when she's done, I'll pick you. I'll get your. I'm going to do your reading. So, Emily
okay.
Lowe.
Um. So Debbie Lewis, I have to tell you, the first thing I was given was a white horse, and I'm like, so this is an Akashic record. This is a past life. There's. Oh, I understand. Thank you. There's lessons from our past lives, how we develop some of our patterns, our fears, our anticipations, our blockages, all those things. And the first thing I saw was a white horse, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? What the heck is this? And they show me this big, beautiful, like Lipizan horse, gorgeous, gorgeous. Um, I know, right? We're doing our very, very best, Heather. Uh, now this is a female past life. This is interesting. I'm going to call this back into the 1700s, not like 1680s or anything like that, but more like 17. So it would probably be more like the 1800s. Right in the middle of the like 1750, somewhere in that area, right in there. 1760. They keep throwing me numbers. And this is somebody that worked with these animals in such an incredible, incredible way. Because here's me, I love horses. We have horses. We have a horse farm. And this person rode these horses. Yes.
It's more of a retirement facility now.
In a retirement facility.
Horse retirement.
Not
Sorry.
yet. I am not retired
Go.
that yet.
Go.
So I really feel like this person, and I'm not sorry, but how really, really interesting and how very cool. I feel like this person worked in like a carnival or a fair or some sort of entertainment where they would take these horses around at high rates of speed and do acrobat. I really feel like it was like a circusy type of situation. It was entertainment. And this person had incredible balance. This was somebody that did like the acrobats on the top of the horse as they what we would think of as today as like gymkhana, something like that. But when you would go to maybe a circus, you would see these people doing acrobats on top of these beautiful horses. I know they're Lipizans. I'm trying to figure out what's important about this particular lifetime retirement farm. It's not funny. um,
Well, the horses are retired.
the horses are retired. So let's see what else they have to say about this lifetime. Okay. So before I started this reading, I was actually going in a different direction. I was going to head off onto love, and anybody that watches me for any length of time knows that I don't get on here and talk all mushy like your twin flame is right around the corner. I don't do that, and it's just not the way I read. There's nothing wrong with doing that. It's just not the way I read. But I don't know if you're in a relationship that you feel enriched in. If you don't, then you should be feeling really super special. And a really strong relationship takes a lot of work. So if there's a little bit of a deficit and you don't feel like you're getting that in return, it is it's a give and a take. We kind of have to figure out and look at things and see what's not quite working. If you're not in a relationship that you think is the one, you just know that there is, because I heard, I'm not going to sing it because I don't really know the words to it. I think it's Huey Lewis. Da, 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 da. Anyways, I don't know what the song is actually called, but it's talking about stepping forward and finding that one true love in your life, and being and living in that moment and being happy. And that's what your guides are talking about. They're saying, hey, if you're not happy, make yourself happy. Do what you need to do to be a happy person. This is a spin around. This is every time we come back into a life, it's to learn different lessons. And I really this and so I'm trying to figure out why this past life is come forward, because I was really going to give you this other reading totally, and they're relevant to each other. One second. They're relevant to each other. I'm trying not to choke. Hold on a second. Okay, I might make it now. I want to talk about. Okay, then. That's not how I expected that to go. At all. So this past life takes a hard turn, and I don't know what exactly happened, but there was very large fire, a very large fire, and this girl, she wasn't extremely old. She was probably in her 20s, but it's hard to judge at that time frame just because people lived harder lives, right? Um, this girl, I feel like, was pretty much trampled. It was, people were rushing and she was trampled. Something happened that she got underfoot, of not just animals but people too. There was a huge rush of people. Um, that she was, and I'm gonna say she didn't make it out of there actually, but the fire was a very very significant thing, and I feel like it was almost. I feel like it was in town. I feel like it was in a city, and I don't know how they would have had this circus type of situation, this sideshowy um, circus in the city. But it feels like it's in a city setting. And she didn't make it out of there alive. But I want to talk about, she also, in this particular lifetime, I understand, thank you. In that particular lifetime, she had a great love. She had a great love, and her life was cut very, very short. And I also want to say, I feel like that this person in this past life had assigned herself to have that. She knew, we know in life between lives what we're setting ourselves up for. But I also feel like in that lifetime she was a lesson for somebody else. And I feel like that this other person that you revolve in lifetimes with and do this love-hate relationship thing, I feel like that one time you feel really great about that person, and then the next time they feel really great about you, and it's just kind of like a back and forth thing. So I'm not quite sure what why that dynamic is that way, but there's always somebody with this push and pull. But there was somebody that was very significant in your lifetime. But this was a life ended by fire, and being trampled like that. It's a horrible way to go. But this person was pretty fearless in their life, though. That's pretty cool. Like, she was pretty fearless. She would do things and work with animals and things that was just truly amazing. And she was pretty fearless. Makes sense in different ways. It's because I didn't plan on talking about Akashic for you. I plan on talking about something else, and they're really saying, make sure the one that you're trying to live your life with is the one that is going to make you happy instead of settling. Is part of it there as well. Did we ever hear back from Paula? No, I have not heard back from Paula on whether her daughter was found or not. I have not heard back. Okay. Mr. Fry is looking at stuff. I see him doing it. Hi, everybody. If you're new to the feed, I see a bunch of new faces since I started doing the last reading. So make sure you stick around. We scroll through the feed so that, and we just stop where our guides tell us to.
All right, Emily, if you're still here, you're up next, girl.
Do you hear him sing? How you doing? One love.
Miss Emily.
That's the song, Debbie Lewis. One love, da 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 da. I don't know.
Okay. All right, Emily. So patient. Okay. So, Emily, I went ahead and pulled your cards while Lisa was running. Very interesting reading. So the first card I pulled was a lover card. All right. The second card I pulled was the one of wands or clubs. I think it's wands. It's what it's supposed to be. Looks like a club to me, so I stuck with club. Anyways, so one of wands. Are you? This is where I'm getting. This is where I'm at right now. I feel like you are in a relationship with somebody that you've been in a relationship with before. Now, when I say relationship, I don't mean a lover or anything. I mean a friend. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. It could be anybody. So just because the lover card comes up doesn't mean that it is about lovers. Okay, so this is a relationship card as far as is from what I see. So, and it could be a job experience too. Anyways, and then so the one of clubs, again, I'm seeing one of wands. Excuse me. I gotta say it right. It's one of wands. I feel like this constant churning. It's like a rotating door. The last card the last card I pulled was the Six of Cups. Okay. And so what I want to put on here is I want to feel like this is a revolving door. This is not the first time that this particular relationship has come around. It can be fun and exhilarating, but it's also got some downsides to it. I don't know. I'm not saying again that this is a relationship as far as a couple. This could be a work relationship, could be a work situation. I do feel like it's a relationship of some kind, not necessarily as a couple, but like a friendship. Is really what I get. So it's like somebody keeps coming around. You two fall out, and then you come back around, and then you fall out again, and then you come back around. It's just constant. And so I guess you kind of have to take and ask yourself the question, is it worth the churn in your life? When I say churn, I mean it's constant up and down, up and down, up and down. Round the wheel, you go up. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. I feel like there's always a period of fun time and then not fun for a longer period of time. And then you get tired of it. And then y'all go do whatever you're going to do in life. And then somehow or another, y'all fall back into the same. It's like you both forget the shit that y'all went through together. But that doesn't mean you don't still have some sort of relationship with them. You just maybe put it a little bit more of a distance. And then I drew another card out of the after tarot card, which is the Page of Cups. Now here, I want you to notice, the water, the cup's full of water, and the fish jumping out of the water. Again, I feel like it's good times, and then somebody's got to go their own way. Okay, so I'm just telling you, if you're going to be in this relationship, you got to be careful. Make sure you're looking out for yourself. That doesn't mean cut the other person loose and say you're on your own. Oh, there's a bus coming. You stand in front of it. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I know there's connection there. I know there's history, but just be careful about putting yourselves in the same loop every time, because it always ends up bad. Not bad in the sense of somebody gets physically hurt, but there's definitely a period of hurt feelings and emotional instability between the two of you. So that's what I got. I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense to you. Just watch yourself. Watch what you're doing with whoever this individual is.
Gotcha. Hi, everybody. If you're new, we have a lot of new people joining. So make sure you like and follow My Mystical Life so you know when we're live. I don't have the text message thing here right now because we're trying to figure that out. Anyways, so we call who our guides tell us to read for. So if you guys are new, you guys notice all the My Mystical Lifers talking in the chat. It's because we have a really great group of people. I had somebody. I don't know why I needed to tell. Somebody was asking.
Emily, I hope that makes sense to you. Doesn't make sense to me, but it doesn't have to because the message isn't for me. I'm sorry, honey.
Somebody, I needed to say this for somebody. If you need protection, like psychic protection, I just put out a guided hypnosis in the gold and platinum, both the platinum levels and the gold level. So that is a self-hypnosis session that's in the membership. If you guys are looking for extra amped up psychic protection or things like that for blocking negativity, you can find that in the Mystical Life membership, gold and platinum levels. So I just want to let you know that that's up. I didn't get to tell everybody that the other day. So I want to read for Sarah Vanderpool. Sarah Vanderpool, are you here? Are you still here? And there's lag. I told Bill I wasn't cooking tonight. I said it's leftover night for you, buddy.
So don't be surprised if chicken wings show up at the door.
No, he's getting pasta with cabbage in it. I'm like, that sounds nasty. He's like, we'll just mix it all together. I'm like, I didn't want that.
It's like a garbage disposal, I swear to God.
Let's make slum gullion with all the mixed leftovers. No.
There's Sarah. She's here.
Okay. I was just monologuing. Okay. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi. Okay. Sarah Vanderpool, let me tell you how your name was pulled. I was scrolling through and I saw your name and I was like, oh, super nostalgic. I have my first, second grade teacher was Miss Vanderpool. And that poor woman. Anyhow, I was a tomboy and that poor woman. I tried incubating a goose egg in my pocket of my sweater in her class. It didn't go well. It didn't go well at all. It exploded in her class. Anyhow, that's was so bad. Oh God.
That is my special girl right there, ladies and gentlemen. She is all mine.
You are a lucky man.
I am. I know that I am.
I know that I can't incubate goose eggs in my pocket now. Okay. So now you know. Anyhow, I want to ask you, Sarah. I have somebody showing me a red hot rod sports car kind of car, or I know, Crystal, you can't make that shit up.
Right.
What?
Focus.
I am
Focus.
focused. I'm
No,
very
you're not.
focused.
Stop
Okay.
reading the comments.
Okay. But I have somebody that has. They want to talk about a red hot rod car. Does that? Can you think of anybody that's passed on that had? A, my teacher didn't think it was a great thing.
Fry.
Um, I don't tell me what to do. Sarah, can you think of somebody that has passed that had a red car that they liked? Let's put it that way. What's the best lesson you ever learned at school? Don't take a goose egg. Hi, Eric Hewitt. We love you too. No, you do not. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Um, I'm trying to figure out why they're trying to show me this car. I have to figure out. That's what we do. That's the difference between somebody that thinks they're intuitive and somebody that knows they're intuitive. They figured out how to put the puzzle pieces together and understand the connection. So give me a second. I'm trying to figure out the the reason for the red car. And absolutely, it's absolutely a red car with a white canvas top. So I'm not quite sure. Um, this is mediumship, Maria. It's somebody that is from the other side that is trying to show me this car. So that could be for somebody else. I don't know, but this person is really showing me this white canvas topped car. One second, I'm just trying to figure out. So I'm going to move on. It may be something your dad owned a while back. Could you imagine? Could you maybe visualize a photograph with that car in it that your dad might have had? Because it didn't. It's an older car. It's an older car. Is an old convertible that has canvas top in my driveway. Is an old convertible Vibab that has a canvas top in your driveway. It doesn't happen to be red, does it?
You okay, buddy? You okay?
It's a car with a canvas top. Volkswagen. Oh, she has a Volkswagen in her car, in her driveway with a canvas top. Probably not red. It is white. The car is white. Okay.
Hi.
Hi, buddy.
Hi.
Hi, buddy.
Hi.
How white his face is. I'm sorry. Only puppy time.
Focus.
Go ahead and mute for a second because Buford's loud. Is it stick shift? Is it a stick shift, Sarah? Or is it autumn? Is it stick shift? And has somebody picked on you about it?
Hey.
Like, it doesn't go very far, I'm sure it goes very far, but not very fast. Or it's a stick shift. It's like, I don't know. Did you ever? Was there any comments about it not being very umphy? Like it didn't have a lot of muchness.
It's a Volkswagen.
I know that. Okay.
By the way, I love Volkswagens. The older, like pre-69 bugs, split window buses. I'm in it, baby. I love them.
She wants to sell it, but it belongs to her son, so it's been sitting here for 5 years. Does it have a white shifter in it? Do you know that? Does it have a white knob on the shifter? Do you know that? I know it's an odd piece of information. I'm just trying to figure out why they're trying to talk about this car, about a car. I believed it was a red car. So and they're just very persistent about it. You're not sure. I know it's like the oddest question. Like, does it have a white shifter on it? I just have somebody going. The car that they're talking about was no. I really think it's something different. It's something different. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this along here. This person I've asked them to. Your very first car was a red VW stick shift.
Not a bad first car to have.
I don't know. I just get mixed messages on the car. Does it have any connection to anybody that passed away that would have given it to you? It had to be jump started every time, right?
Pop the clutch. Roll it down a hill. Pop the clutch.
Pop the clutch.
Boom.
Okay. There's just somebody really on about cars. They're really on about cars, and I'm not. That's exactly what her dad said.
What?
Pop the clutch.
Oh.
Pop the clutch. Works every time. It does, right, Sandy? It works every time.
Till you run out of hill.
My whole family, all the men in the family are into cars and off-road racing and vintage. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to follow this lane. I'm going to follow this this leg down here because this person's really in about a red car with a white top on it. Very well could be but it's not. I don't think it's your Volkswagen. I think it's something that goes fast. It's something that goes fast. Oh. Was anybody that in your family that has passed away a James Dean fan? Like James Dean, just like a poster or something that brings to mind James Dean.
The Chattahoochee. Sorry. I'm reading a comment now.
Oh, sorry. I just keep hearing shifting gears.
Her son.
Okay. I'm hearing shifting gears. I'm hearing high speeds. You know when you're going super fast. At least I do because it's usually my husband. Is this the Sam fellow? Yes, this is the Sam fellow over here. That's my husband. Okay, so what are we doing here with this?
What up? I'm her other half.
You know what? Your son had a picture of James in his home. Okay, in his room. So I'm wondering what this has to do with anything because I keep seeing somebody putting stars on the James Dean poster. I see them like peeling stars and putting them on the James Dean poster, and just being like, it's just a. I know this person is not easy to read. They're very quiet. They're of little words and little communication. They're just like almost kind of looking at me like, I can't believe you're not figuring out how to pass this message across. Maybe you should talk to the guy.
So here's what I got. What?
Maybe I should talk to the guy.
Yeah. So the stars represent wins. The stars represent wins. I feel like it's street battles. So every time he put a star there, it was because he won whatever he was doing, and so that was his way of measuring. Guys do this like fighter pilots and bomber pilots. They put all the markings on there of all the fighters that they've shot down, and so racing people, car owners, true muscleheads, and the vintage. What we call foreign cars, the MGs, the Triumphs, all of those kind of things. We all still have that mentality of, there's another one. If we could put them on our fenders, we would. But we don't want to. We also know to be stealthy too. So that is something that I'm getting there as well. So, but it was his way of keeping track of all of his wins. and that's what it means to me. Now, am I right? I don't know.
She says he was a fighter. Her dad was a fighter pilot in the Marines, and he became a commercial pilot for Western Airlines. So
Wow,
was
Western. That goes back
that's
a
old.
bit.
That's old. Um, was he a quiet person? Was he quiet, a man of few words? Because this person that I'm working with here is like, it's just very dishing out only what he feels like I need to have, and obviously
Internally
very,
compartmentalizing everything, and
yeah.
it was in. This is why the little stars. He didn't need to advertise to the world what he had done. He knew it was satisfaction for himself. Didn't need anybody else to tell him good job because he knows it was.
No, he was not quiet. Your son is very quiet. I just feel like I'm not getting the message. I'm getting message, but I don't understand the message on this particular person that's trying to come across. So, really, to run down what we have here, we have somebody that's kind of quiet, had an interest in the James Dean, whether it was to be there for your son um, or whatever association he wants to have with James Dean. The person is talking about a red car with a white top with a stick shift, high rates of speed, and what else did I come across with on this? This is, so do we both get the same messages? No, we don't. Absolutely not.
We do
It's
frequently
amazing.
get messages from the same people though, or same entities. It just comes across differently for us. Just like this instance, I picked up things that she was not, just because I have a different understanding of things
Mm-hmm.
than she does, and
Mm-hmm.
vice versa. So, um, we do tend to feed off of each other's energies, though. So we are we're very well in tune with one another to bridge that gap.
So
So sometimes talking to her is like talking to both of us.
I
The end.
hope I hope that that after a little bit, maybe this person will ring a bell, because it's just a it's somebody that I'm not deciphering the message from very easily. This person was very quiet, not a bragger. They were just content in life. So hopefully we can, hopefully you'll figure out who that is, after thinking about it a little bit. I mean, like, I'm not that good a psychic. It's just not. It's not. I'm not that kind of psychic. No, but let me see what the message is. So even though we don't know exactly who it is, it's okay. We're going to come across with this message anyways. This person wants to talk about stepping out with your best foot, and I don't think this might be for your son. I kind of think it might be for your son, actually. It's time to step out with your best foot and come out of the shadows, kind of thing, and step into their own energy and their own realization that other people see something totally different. I do think this is for your son. Um, Realization that there's so much more than they think they are. Very self-empowering. For that person, it just feels like the person that has passed away is like, uh, almost feels like he wants to put a boot on someone's butt and tell him to get moving. Yeah, I'm really missing the mark on this one. Not missing the mark so much as just not. You think that's great advice? And it's just I'm struggling on this one, and you don't hear me say it very often. It's just this person is very stoic. This person's very stoic. So they're really trying to. I'm going to say it's for your son. That makes sense. I hope so, because this person's stoic, and you may later on, today or tomorrow or next day or whatever, go, oh my gosh, I know who that was, Or you may be going through old pictures with somebody else, or see a picture and all of a sudden you see that red car with the rag top on it and go, holy crap. So I hope that's what happens. But I'm sorry I stumbled and struggled. But that's what
There's definitely meaning in the.
yeah, it's just
No,
quiet.
there's definitely meaning in the badges, and
Yeah.
so
Badges.
when I say badges, I mean like a bomber or a fighter pilot. They put their confirmed shoot downs or their bombings or whatever. I feel like that is a very important message. That's a very important part of the message. So I think that's more of a confirmation that this is who you're supposed to be, who the message is coming around from. So that's supposed to make sense to somebody.
Right. Not me. I want to address Evelyn Martinez. She says, if my dead relatives only spoke Spanish, would I need a Spanish speaking medium?
Thank you. I was going to address that.
Yeah, no. That it's vibration, it's energy.
Yeah.
They don't come across as talking. It's usually in just a feeling, and
Yeah.
it's so much more than that.
Just
Gabriella.
just remember that when we go back over to the other side, in the life between lives, there is no real language there. It's all what we perceive as language is where we come from, okay? And that's what we're taught. That's what we learn here on this realm. When we go back to the other side, it's all energy. It's all there is. And so, yeah, they may have been Spanish on this side, but over there, they're just energy. I say just energy. It's not just energy, but
Right. That's cool. She says
they will speak to whoever they're speaking to in whatever language is understandable. So
right.
if it was English, it'd be English. Spanish, French, Irish, whatever.
They'll always come across anyways in the best way possible for us to understand. Hey, Nancy Bolliard. So you guys, here again is the link for our free class. We're doing a free class, and it is What's Your Clair? So everybody's a psychic. This is something we teach everybody. Everybody's a psychic. It's just a matter of identifying how your clairs come across to you. So that's the link I just posted for the What's Your Clair class. It's a free class. And then this is the link for the Bippity Boppity Boop box, and we already have people posting what's in the box. I don't think it's a big secret anymore. This month we have what is in there. Well, there's a bracelet.
It's a Howlite bracelet, a Shungite cube, and an Elite Shungite cube, and a crystal water bottle.
Yep. It was a big one this month. It was like a really nice crystal water bottle, you guys. So that is in the
so we bought
subscription box.
So my vendor, I got with him and I said, hey, just send me a bunch of bottles and put whatever crystal in there you want, because I'm just going to take them out and I'm going to repackage them for our deal here. So that's what we did. So it was nobody got one specifically because I boxed them all up, and then as the orders came in or coming in, I'm slapping mailing labels on them, and they're going out. So now for the Elite Shungite, you know what? I got to stop for just a second. I need to go back and address something with Evelyn a little bit. Evelyn Martinez. Evelyn, so, and this isn't just for Evelyn actually, but I'm talking to Evelyn. Anybody else, you can also do this as well. Evelyn, if you have a loved one that you haven't heard from or you don't know about, you can ask them for signs or signals. Again, we're talking about languages. We're going to establish a language with our loved ones or our guides or our angels or whatever. So they're always out there giving us signs and signals, but we don't necessarily know what we're looking for because we've never really paid attention or we've never thought about it. If you want to get a message from a past, a loved one or whatever, from your guide, from an angel, whatever, put something out there that you want to see. And here's a very simple one. if you just want a confirmation that somebody's there with you, watching you, or that they come here, put something out there like a bird's feather, a very specific type of bird feather, one that you might not think of, but it's got to be something that's in your area, wherever you are in the world. But think about this. So if you, well, just say a cardinal, for instance. Maybe a cardinal feather will show up on your sidewalk in front of your house or on your doorstep or something. Something very simple, something very slight. That's how you can establish that somebody's there with you. And it may not happen immediately because they're all over. They got things to do over there as well. But it is something that we can do on this side to try to start the communication. Once you realize that, once that happens, because it'll happen eventually, it'll happen. When it does, then you can be like, oh, look at here, and so now you've got kind of started an alphabet, if you will, of things to watch for. And then you can say, okay, well, now that I understand this, now I know you're there. I want to be able to say hi, or you just whatever you want a message of. Put those signals out there, put those vibes out there for them, so that they can establish a vocabulary with you. Before you know it, the signs will start coming faster and faster and faster. Once they understand, now they're there. Now they'll be even more. They'll be more interested in communicating, and eventually, perhaps you'll start to sense them. You won't necessarily need a physical sign or to establish the link. And so that's how it all starts. It's just a small, simple little thing, and what we think of now might be something insignificant, and all of a sudden, boom, there it is. So just those little things can establish a line of communication with our past loved ones or our guides, and our guides are very, very in tune with listening to what we're asking for, to establish that communication. We just have to be willing to step out onto that limb and ask them for the assistance. It's that simple. Really, it is. So I would challenge every single one of you out there that maybe have never experienced that to try it. Try it for a month and see what happens. What's it going to hurt? Nobody else needs to know about it. It's not like you're going to advertise it to everybody around you. But if it happens, think of the satisfaction knowing that what you asked for showed up there. It's amazing. It's such an amazing feeling, actually.
What the hell just... Hold on.
What?
I'm so confused. Hold on. No, stop.
What are you doing?
Can you hear that?
Can I hear what?
Oh, thank goodness.
I just use feathers as an example. It's something in nature that might show up. It could be an acorn, whatever you choose. I mean, a leaf, like a maple leaf, or whatever whatever. But I just use a feather as an example. It's you don't find them like that all the time, but especially with a cardinal or something along those lines.
God, that was so loud. Glad you guys couldn't hear it. Good grief. Give you two different things. You have a lot of different questions and stuff over here.
Huh?
It's really interesting. So who sees angel numbers? So let's do this. Who sees? Did you open your private tabs? Man, we try to keep it PC as best we can. As best we can. Who sees angel numbers? All right. Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. They're all around, right? They're all around. So I'm going to do a gratuitous advertisement here. Who has TikTok? Who has TikTok?
The angel numbers have been flowing frequently the last month.
So if you haven't found
Ellie.
us on TikTok yet, you guys, can you guys go to, that's our username. You search that. If you guys could go to TikTok.
We have a TikTok page?
We have a TikTok page. We do. I know, but as a marketing thing, Jeanette.
Now you're going to have to show me how to use that. You're going to have to show me how to use that.
Yeah, we have to cover our bases. There's videos on the TikTok of the board, and we're getting ready to. I know I cannot start watching those like reels before bed. I can't do it,
Next thing I know, it's 12:30 in the morning.
No, it's 1:30, 2 o'clock. It's not good. So if everybody could, if you guys could go find us on TikTok, that'd be great. But what's on there is demonstrations right now. There's just a couple videos, but I'd like to be able to stream live.
I have to wait for her to stop talking, Ellie. So
I'd like to be able to stream live, and we need 1,000 followers for that. We're at like 275 or something like that. So anyhow, we're just promoting.
So go over and follow us on TikTok. Now that I know it's there.
Awesome.
I guess I have to put TikTok on my phone now. Damn it.
Yeah. Mr. Fry's gonna have some fun.
I have been resisting the TikTok thing, but I guess it's time.
So
okay.
We need a class on social media functions. How to use. I don't know.
Lisa,
My Mystical Life. Sarah Lennon. My Mystical Life. All one word. Right here. Right here. That's what you look.
Ellie Coyle.
That's not it. No, I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3. Now for me, 1, 2, 3. I was seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 for a while, but 1, 2, 3 means new beginnings in my journey. So I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, but 1, 2, 3 means you're starting over. So 1, 2, 3, you're starting again. 1, 2, 3, one step in front of the other. So that tells me it's a new journey starting again. 1, 2, 3, 4 was what I was seeing for the longest time, But the 33, 33, 44, 44, and 11, 11 have been just bombarding my number patterns lately. So I saw somebody else had the same thing. It's just something out there going on right now. So.
Yep. Yeah. 3's all over. Thank you so much, Sarah. 1818. Wow, that's a good one. That's an interesting one, huh?
Yeah.
That would numerologically go down to 9. I don't know why that's important. So is it your turn? Is it my turn? Whose turn is it? I don't know.
I think it is my turn.
Hi, Vedra. You can tell when it's Vedra. She always goes, wavies. she's like branded herself, like marketing branded, wavies, and we go, oh, Vedra, it's Facebook user, but we know it's Vedra.
It's short for we can't see your name, Vedra.
But it's okay because we know it's you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, let's just see who we got here. I'm going to go through the list and pick somebody at random here because.
Okay. Here is something that I never say, you guys. If you put in stars, let us know. I can't tell.
Yeah, we can't see them here.
We can't see.
Yeah.
We don't have that ability on Restream to see all that cool stuff.
Yeah, we see your name. We don't ever see because we don't broadcast directly from Facebook. We use another software that pulls multiple Facebooks and YouTube together. So we don't get to see all the little functions in there.
Ellie, look at your calendar, Ellie Coyle, and pick a day to go live together next month so I can put it on my calendar.
So Tori Parker, I saw you earlier here, so let's see what we got going on. Tori Parker. I believe you're still here. I thought I saw you make a comment a little bit ago, but just confirm that you are still here, please.
She's like, okay. She tried sending stars and it didn't work out, so she says she's sending 5 stars. So
There she is.
they
I
work.
got it. There's Tori. Gotcha, Tori. Do, do, do. All right.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's a great way to put it, Jeanette. Any
What?
spirits want to lecture me?
Stop pulling your sister's hair.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
What obscure movie reference was that from? Okay. Tori. Let's see what we got here. Shuffle them again. Okay. All right. That's a weird one. Pulled 2 cards and they said, why don't you shuffle again? Because we don't feel like you're going to pull from the right place. So, for those of you who have never had a reading from me or don't know how I don't pull off the top, I don't pull off the bottom, I pull out of the deck, because it's
super important. Wait, is that Big Daddy?
Huh?
Is that Big Daddy?
It might be. I don't remember, to be honest with you. Sounds right, though.
All right, I'm gonna look it up. Go ahead. You may resume.
And there's your sister.
Hi.
There's your sister. Speak of the devil.
Right? No, we were not. We were not. It was not me calling Sam Big Daddy, y'all. By the way, y'all. Okay. The movie. Hey, Big Daddy. No, not here. Okay, too soon. All right.
All righty then. So,
Man, I am good. I am good. It's Big Daddy.
here, let me mute you. Okay, so Tori, first card out of the gate, I got the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. So this card, to me, this card represents a lot of hard work that you have already put in, but you're still working towards your goal. You have been working at this for quite some time. The second card I got out of this was the Magician. Okay. Let's go to the third card, and we'll circle back and try to put it all together. And then the first card was the last card was the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Now, with this is a new journey. This is a new journey of some sort. But because it's a water-based cup, it's a water one, I feel like this is a lot of energy. So you're jumping into something new. However, here's what I want you to take notice of. You're not jumping into the ocean here. You're jumping back into the shell. You're jumping back into the shell, which tells me you're maybe thinking about or have already just kind of jumping back into your own shell, into your own world. It's not a bad thing, but it makes it very hard for us to grow because we stay in our little box or in our own shell, if you will. So I feel like okay. Now, okay, so with this, I feel like this isn't your own choice. This isn't necessarily something that you would have normally done. I think because the Magician's involved in this, I think maybe there was some influence in there, and it was more doing what somebody else thinks is best for you, and hence jumping back into your own world instead of going off on your own and trying something new. We cannot grow if we just continue to go back into our own self. So coming out of the first card here with the Five of Pentacles, you've done so much work already. You've done so much in your path already. Why would you listen to somebody else and just revert back? And so my message here is, this is your journey. This is your path. Don't let somebody else influence you because maybe they feel like it's a safer bet for you to continue where you're at. Doesn't mean just abandon everything and go for the world, but use your own judgment and what you feel you can do. You know what you can do and what you can't do at this time. Again, you are always working. You are always building on that. Okay. Right now, you're halfway, maybe a little better than halfway through the journey, and so listening to somebody else at this point is, I feel, kind of foolish. Be cautious, but don't be afraid to jump out there and try something new. You can't continue to build your journey if you just keep going backwards into what you've already done. So there you go. Okay, well, good. It's your journey. It's not theirs. It is your journey. It doesn't mean don't take heed of their warnings or listen to what they have to say, but it doesn't mean you have to do what they say. You're grown person. You're your own person. There you go. Yeah, sure, babe.
Okay. Okay. I am doing.
You're welcome, Tori.
K Wheezy. And I lost it again.
Tori, if you don't, so I'm gonna. Okay, Tori, if you don't have a piece of howlite, get yourself a piece of howlite, something that you can keep with you. Howlite is an extremely good protection stone. It will help you keep strong and keep on your path.
K Wheezy Jones, are you still here? Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Hi Christine Emerson. This person here, how do you get picked for a reading? Also, we see his Facebook user. So if you're not at My Mystical Life Facebook page, that's what we're going to see. If you ask, make sure you put your, we go through and our guides tell us who to pull for. So
very welcome,
make sure
Tori.
you put your name up here so that we can see it.
Stay strong, girl.
Okay. Let's see. So it doesn't matter when you joined. We're still scrolling through. All right. I don't see K Wheezy. So I am going to move on to Tanya. Hi, Angela Maynard. Cleveland, Texas. Where's Cleveland, Texas?
Danny's not too far from you guys.
Where's Cleveland?
From where you are. Huh?
Where's Cleveland?
Cleveland's north. Cleveland is northeast of Houston. We go through Cleveland when we're driving back up here.
Oh, okay. Good.
It's on 60. It's on I-69 up there, going out of Houston.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in Bay City.
But it's not it's the 69 at that point. It's no longer an interstate.
Right. Okay, so Tanya, where'd you go? Tanya. Tanya. Okay. Where'd you go, Tanya? There you are. No, that was for somebody else, Tanya. That was for somebody else. All right. Let's see.
There's K Weezy.
Yeah, but I already called Tanya, so I have to step
Oh,
over
okay.
here for a minute.
Gotcha. Crystal Lord, if you're still out there, you're next on my book.
Tanya, yeah, I'll get you in a second. Kay Weezy, I had already called somebody else's name. I called you, and then I waited for a bit, and so I just have to go do this other person first that I'd called. Tanya, I have a. All right. So I have a small child on the other side that I am not, and these are. How far from Houston are you? I am.
Good night, Vicky.
Karen, I am. Bay City's about 45 minutes from Pearland, so probably about an hour.
Bay City's south and then southwest, just a little bit of Houston.
Right. So, Tanya, I have a small child here, and when I have small children come across, generally that's a situation where somebody maybe lost a child, or this child decided not to actually come into a human existence fully, and so this image just needs to let you know that they're in your energetic field. It could have been any reason for this child to not make it into their human incarnation. So just know that
pull that mic around more in front of you, please.
This energy's been in your energetic field for a little bit, and it's a little female energy. I'm trying to figure out why she's showing herself though in a little apron. She's showing herself in an apron.
Kay Weezy, yes, she's going to get to you in a little bit. Yes, you're on the list for her now. Hang in there.
Tanya, can you, you're in Nottingham. That's so cool. Can you validate being aware of having a child in spirit? I don't usually worry too much about validation, but I'm trying to make sure I'm getting this correct. Oh, I understand. Thank you. Took a minute. Hi, Sandy Sargent. Okay. It would be a very long time ago. Yeah, this is not a new thing. This is not a new thing. This energy, I need you to know that this energy is something that has been hanging out in your energetic field for a very long time, but also this energy has played different roles in different lifetimes with you. So it came back in with the understanding it wasn't going to make it into a full human life. So it decided that it was going to come in and be a supportive capacity instead. This does happen. It's usually much harder. It's a harder thing to discuss, right? But this is a little female energy, and this particular one I've been told has come into your lifetime before as other lifetimes as fathers and daughters. So this energy is a very caring, nurturing, first tier type of soul family. And she works with you on patience. She works with you on trying to, like, she shows And this is how I have when I have energies come over and they're trying to demonstrate that somebody is trying to work with them with patience, is they show me doing hand stitching. I know it's the strangest thing, but it's like you have to be systematic about this. You have to be measuring some of the thing, you have to measure the distance for each individual stitch so it looks right. And that's when I know that somebody is working on patience and not getting frustrated with somebody else or yourself. So this energy is talking about, just take a moment and step back and go, it's okay if it doesn't work as well as Lord knows you need to work with patience. So this person is trying to help you. This soul is trying to help you work with patience in all things. By the way, your whole entire life, this person has been working with you with patience. So the moments when you feel like you have to dial it back and you realize you have to dial it back and go, okay, all right, let me look at this from a different angle. That is absolutely this energy coming in to help you. If you ever feel anybody touch your hand, like your right hand, and I'm horrible at sides, I'll be the first to tell you, I'm usually 100% wrong when it comes to which side, but if you ever feel anybody like a brush on your hand, just know that this is how this particular person, this soul that is decided to be a guide, represents themselves. So if you ever feel just a soft brush on your hand, you look down, you don't see anything there. You thought like maybe a bug was crawling and nothing there. That's that energy trying to let you know they're around. So just to let you know that they're there, and also that you don't ask your guides for enough assistance. You don't ask a lot of people for enough assistance. So make sure you're doing that. You do feel that often. Isn't that awesome, right? So just know that you need to be asking for a little bit more help and giving yourself a little bit more slack. Not trying to be the person that gets everything done. You don't have to do it all. So I hope that's helpful. You know what? Don't start with me.
Sure, that wasn't any part of that wasn't for you, Fry? Chris, are you done? I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Yes.
Crystal Lord.
I hope that's helpful. It's just being aware of new help that's there. You just might not have noticed before.
There's Crystal. All right, Crystal. So I pulled your cards already. Okay. So very interesting. I kind of cheated and I got ahead on this one. So so the first card I pulled out for you was the Six of Wands. Now, to me, this card represents harmony, the music of life, enjoying the energy, enjoying the rhythms of life. Okay, which flows right into this next card, which is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. Now, as soon as I got done with this one, and because I was hearing music, and I got with this one, I got hi ho, it's off to work we go. But this is a pair, so I feel like this is a partnership. It could be a relationship, it could be your husband or your wife or whatever the case may be. And so you work together in the sense of you're a team. You do the things you do for the team, and then when things come around for the other, it all works. It's just like a big like a machine. But the music, the harmonious music of it. And then the last card I got was Temperance. And so with the Temperance card, with any relationship, there's always some tough times, and sometimes we're very quick to throw judgment, and quite often we're wrong about it, and on the other hand, we're not. So, my message here is, even when things are going great, and the team is just kicking ass, every once in a while, shit happens, and we can't let that ruin all the hard work you have done and are doing and mess up that energy. So with the temperance card, you have to really, is it really worth getting into this kind of a discussion as far as, and maybe it's a temperamental, or not temperamental, but a tempered, a heated discussion. Um, we all make mistakes. We all do things that are not um, that don't jive with our better halves, and our other halves. I shouldn't say our better halves, our other halves. In my case, it's my better half over there. But just don't be too harsh. And this is for both of you. This isn't just for, this is both of you. Don't be harsh. Don't be harsh on one another because something didn't go quite the way y'all had planned. That's why it's life. Life throws challenges at us. All these little lessons that we don't know are lessons are really lessons. How we deal with them is very important. You want to keep the machine going good. You've got to learn from those and not let them become sand in the mix, because the sand will erode the inner workings. So the sand would be the strife, yes, love. Anyways, so just keep that in mind, both of you. Don't dwell on the mistakes. Mistakes are there for life lessons, little lessons in how we do things together. So this could be a relationship, but I really think it is a partnership. So there you go. Hope that helps. Was this? Oh, we bought a move-in ready home and discovered it was a pig with lipstick on it. She's a mess.
That sucks.
Here, Crystal, this is here's what's churning in my head right now. Okay, so you bought a house. Now make it yours. Take those imperfections and fix them and make them yours.
Pig with lipstick. Okay.
So.
Okay, couple things.
You'll appreciate it. You'll appreciate your home so much more because you took the time to make it right and make it yours. So now's the time to do it, right at the beginning.
How many people on here have just found us? Like, not us, like the community of people over here commenting. How many people are new? And in that number, how many feel they have some form of intuition but don't know how to move forward on it? Yeah, I saw it, Ellie. Yeah, I'll have to ask her about it. And I have to ask her about it. You're half done new. You guys, and this is like, I think the first time I've really done this. I'm going to give you our link because, this is how we got here. We didn't have a whole lot of support when we started, and this is the group, you guys, the group that you're seeing all having chat and discussion and being supportive. Most of them are my mystical lifers. And what we do is we get on and we do this for free because we really enjoy it. And actually, this is my husband time. I'm in Texas and he's in Ohio at this time. And the link I just shared is try us out for a month. If you don't like us, you can cancel. You've wasted $11 on more coffee, right? Or soda. It's $11.11. That's our silver level. But to get in on the gold level and all the really, 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 really incredible stuff, the silver level gets you the membership and the community and the movie nights and practices and classes each month, 4 classes, all this other stuff, and the support. And then above that, we have different levels. So that is the link to our membership, you guys. And if you feel like joining us, then we would be blessed and so very happy to help you figure out your own unique, beautiful way.
Can you put the link up to? Can you put the link up to the My Mystical Life?
I just did.
So, also, I know this is a side benefit, but so we also have a crystal shop. It's Our Mystical Crystals, and with membership to My Mystical Life, you get a percentage discount on crystals that you might buy from Our Mystical Crystals.
Yep.
So at silver membership, you automatically get 10% discounts.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Right.
It's they start at $11.11 a month, you guys.
Yes, and they go up from there depending on how much you want to get into it, and
it's kind of like a supporters group, but not to support us so much as each other. We just supply content to learn, and then it's all chat discussion. We do gatherings each year.
Mentoring. There's mentoring there, mentorship.
Yeah. It's I don't even know how to explain it. It turned into something. It started by accident, and it's not what we intended to do. It just.
Well, she said, now, wait a minute. She says it started by accident. It didn't really start by accident.
We meant to do
Metatron hit her upside the head with a 2x4, a 4x4 early on here, and it has snowballed into the community that it has been now. And
it's just amazing.
It
really is. It's a very
and we are so honored to be a part of it. We basically just house the place where everybody comes in and goes, hey, what's going on? So it's so cool to watch the interactions without even us even being involved, watching all the folks in here just talking.
So I want to also add that you called it just the crystal shop, Our Mystical Crystals. By the way, Our Mystical Crystals, that's 10% off everything in the store, and we have over 7,000 items in the store. Everything from books to tarot cards.
Yeah, it's not just a crystal shop. I mean, we're metaphysical. We have all kinds of metaphysical.
Desmond, if you go to My Mystical Life, you see it right here at the bottom of the screen, mymysticallife.com. There is a tab for mentoring, and I do offer mentoring packages to help you. It's one-on-one. But we also have a psychic development class starting in February as well. Here's the link for
February.
Yes,
in February.
I did say in February. No, I meant this. I meant in. Why are you picking on me?
I'm not picking on you. I was clarifying because that's not what I remembered.
It's not in February. It's next month. Is it next month, February?
No, thank God. Next month's September.
Let me do this. Here's the link for joining the What's My Claire class. And it's a free... Dude, you scared the shit out of me. It's a free class. It's a free class on What's Your Claire? How are you unique? How are you starving to death? You're hungry? Oh, okay. What's your Claire? What makes you unique? How you can move forward spiritually your way, not my way, not his way, not anybody else's way, but your way. So yeah, Bill stuck his head in the door. How spiritually intuitive are you? I mean, as much as I'm supposed to be, I guess is the best question. The best answer. I don't know. It's a hard one, right? Sam's a good listener. He passed the test. Okay.
Thanks, all right. Sam, for spear. I don't know what that means, Diana.
Something sphere. You sent her a sphere.
Oh, her monthly crystal. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Diana's part of our Crystal Platinum membership. So we have 5 members in the Crystal Platinum membership, and so each month we send out one of our crystals from the shop at a value of between $35 and $45. Sometimes a little bit more, because that's what we have on hand. So that's our top tier membership. That's just an extra something.
Now here's the thing: if you join the, and I'm
You're
just gonna
quite
tell you
welcome,
guys
ladies.
the secret.
It was my pleasure.
I'll tell you the secret. There is kind of a, for anybody that's not platinum, that's in the membership. If you do the math on how much I charge for a 30-minute mentorship, just a 30-minute mentorship, and then you figure out how much platinum is, because platinum's 55.55, and then crystal platinum, where you get the crystal each month, is $99.99. Do the math, because my mentorship for that time is included in the platinum. You get
And
one
up.
session of mentorship each month in the platinum membership, you guys. So just throwing that out there. And you get 20% off everything in the store.
At platinum, crystal platinum, you get 25%.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how many people do the math when they're booking up on the memberships, because
Also, every month our membership, we give away a crystal to. We do a drawing each month for a giveaway, and this month's giveaway is that beautiful piece.
That's 12 inches, you guys.
And that's not man measurements. Otherwise, it'd be 18.
Right? Oh my God. I love you.
Anyways, but this is a rainbow or purple fluorite. And if you'll notice in there, it looks like it's kind of pocky looking in there. What that is when the fluorite was forming, it was forming in with fluorite cubes and whatnot in there. And then somewhere along the lines, the white stuff filled in, which is scolite. And if you've ever seen snowflake fluorite, that's what the white stuff is the snowflakes in the fluorite. But this is a very unique piece. We've never seen one like this. We almost kept this one for ourselves, but so this is about $130 value. That's our cost. That is our cost. Yeah. That is not what we would sell that for. This is our cost. So we don't give away little tidbitty goofy stuff. You know, these aren't trinkets that we give away. We give away nice quality things because that's what we would want. So why would we not do the same for our members?
Not that kind of snowflake, Diana.
Wow.
Okay, K Wheezy, you still here?
Okay.
K Wheezy.
I almost hit the end stream button. Whoops, that would have been bad.
Huh? Okay. You guys, if you are a member in 55 minutes, Aaron has the link on the private group.
Oh, that's right.
He's doing CE5 meditation tonight, the interstellar communication. So if you are going to sit down and meditate with him, he will be doing that in 55 minutes. And if you happen, Crystal Lord's like, that baby's mine. If you happen to join this evening, please pay attention to the messages that you get, because you'll get a request to join or the link to join the private Facebook group for the
We
membership.
see it, Kaylee. She's getting there.
Yeah. So if you that way you can get the link for tonight's meditation. Movie night, I love that he's doing Death Becomes Her next month. We have a lot of things that happen in the membership. Okay, K-Weezy. Okay, you all see me shuffling, right? I'm a nervous shuffler, so I sit here and I just shuffle and shuffle and shuffle.
Everybody
so here's what
shuffle.
I have to say. Here's what I have to say, K-Weezy. I really feel, and I pulled tarot for you. And when I pull out the tarot cards, usually I am, moving information from spirit, or I like to use oracle cards. But when my guides tell me to pull out the tarot cards, they usually mean to say there's some stuff that needs to be said, right? So I don't think you're working to your potential in life. I don't think you're really covering all the things you want to do in life to feel as if you're being successful. Like there's a mark that you're not quite. I know, right, Crystal Lord? That you're not quite hitting. And it's not that you're not capable. So I'm sorry, whatever the tarot cards say, I'm going to give you a cross and don't shoot the messenger. It's not that you're not capable. It's just something has set you back. And I want you to start to, the meditation starts at 7 Central, so in about almost 55 minutes. And it's really very cool. His meditations are so cool. Like you feel like it, anyways, it's really cool. So, but the card I have anyways is I have a, reversed Eight of Pentacles. That's what I'm reading from here. Um, and I feel like there's some struggle. I feel like you are on a push and pull kind of moment in life. It's some things seem like they're easy, but then you're fighting a bunch of other people for maybe recognition. It's a Facebook group. It's a private Facebook group, Danny, for the members. If you guys joined, make sure you request to join the Facebook group. You'll get all that in your confirmation emails.
What she means by join, you have to join the membership to get on the
join the
private membership
yeah.
Page.
Yeah. So I feel like there's actually somebody who's working more against you than for you. It's like butting heads, not really quite getting along, differences of ideas, things like that. And I think that they actually have opinions about the way you might be doing a lot of things too. So it's it is it just may feel like an endless struggle, and you don't really need that. You don't really need that, because it's time actually to start looking at some of the situations and saying, hey, I know, right? It's a great reading. It's great.
No, I'm sorry. No, I was reading it. Somebody.
Abuelita.
Yeah. Come on, Abuelita.
Come on. So I feel like it's time to start putting some things to bed. It's time to start reconciling with some of the things that have a guy that goes really piss you off, right? And going, it's just not that important. It's just not that important. There's on a scale of 1 to 10, some of the things that you're struggling against, some of it is self-inflicted. Some of it is, I know this is rough, right? Some of it is just been blown a little bit out of proportion, and not necessarily by you, but it's just a lot of inflated stuff. Because in the end, the only one that can actually resolve some of the issues is you. Some of the issues that, you know, it could be very hard to swallow some of the words that have been said, or some of the issues or anger issues that have been thrown around, but it has to be compassion. There has to be compassion and looking to somebody's side of the story as well. I'm not saying you have to be like BFFs, okay? But situations to get along, to be able to move forward, to everybody's benefit. It's going to be better to be able to deal with things head on than slinging things around. I hope that makes sense. Tarot cards cut you off at the knees, and they say, here, we're going to tell you exactly what we think. Okay, Mr. Fry.
Iris Ulrich. I believe it's Ulrich. If maybe Ulrich, but I believe it's Ulrich. Iris Ulrich. That's, if you're still here, let me know you're still here, please. Please. Iris Ulrich. It may be Ulrich, but I believe it's Ulrich. I believe that is the proper pronunciation.
While you're waiting to see that, I'm gonna. I want to say, Francesca. Everybody's an intuitive. Everybody has the third eye. The third eye is actually the pineal gland, and everybody has it. Everybody's a psychic. So it's some people. What makes some people a more efficient psychic is the ability to flow messages through. It's and understand the puzzle. That's really what it is. That's the difference. Everybody can do this. They just are missing the messages because it's natural. It's so natural. And once you start to notice them, they come stronger, and your guides talk to you more, and you begin to put the puzzle pieces together. That's what makes a very gifted reader. That's the difference. I hope that helps, Kay Weezy. That's the difference.
And so the other thing is too is we all look to people for guidance on how to teach us how to do things. And the way that Lisa and I work may not be for you, and that's fine. It really is, because we're all on our own paths, and if the message doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. That it's that simple. We don't hold a grudge because our message isn't what works with you. Somebody else's message is maybe where the energy's at, and it's not necessarily the message. It's the delivering. It's the energy exchange between you and the person that's teaching, or that you're learning from. They may not even know they're teaching you too. That's the other thing too. So it's we teach what we know. Well, here's what's really awesome about this community. Everyone in this community has different ways of doing things, different ways of processing energy, different ways of experiencing the energy. And you know what? We learn just as much from those individuals or those groups than what we could offer from what we know. Because like I said, what we know isn't necessarily going to work for everybody else. And that's the beautiful thing about our classes. They're interactive a lot of times. And it's not about what we say or what we do. It's about how the energy works with you, how the message is received. So give us a try if you want. If you don't, that's fine too. Again, we understand if our energies don't jive, it don't jive. It's just the way it is.
Yep.
And so there will be no hard feelings.
Make sure you go like My Mystical Life, though, you guys, so that you know when we go online, so you get that alert.
Yep.
Or YouTube.
Okay, so I guess Iris is not here anymore, and that's a shame because let me pick.
I actually have something we're going to start doing in the membership that I just kind of think would be a lot of fun. And I think what we're going to start to do is once a month we're going to do a rapid fire reading evening. And we're going to have up to 5 people that are members that are readers be able to get on and do like this, where they can answer questions. And it's just going to be fast. I think that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Okay.
Okay,
Mr.
buddy?
Fry.
Yeah, babe.
Mr. Fry, I have to go cook dinner because I need to try and make it to the meditation tonight if I can.
Okay.
Okay? So, am I leaving you here?
I think we're done. Iris was going to be my last one anyways, and
Gotcha.
she's evidently she had stepped out, so.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Tanya says, did one of you help the other become more tuned, or did you already have it when you met? We didn't start this till we were about 38 years old, and we rose together, and Sam was more resistant, but I drove him up in vibration, kicking and screaming. No, she's not exaggerating on that. I was absolutely intrigued by the things that I was watching her experience, and the things that she was learning. I was absolutely intrigued about it. Scared me a little, but it kind of all clicked for me one day that I had already had this when I was a kid, but I didn't know what I was looking at as a kid. And I imagine there's a lot of you out there that have had the same experience where now that you're a little older and you kind of got your own mindset about things, and you kind of shook off the societal books and the programming, and you're awake and you're kind of seeing things in a much different light. If you think back in your life, I'll bet you were experiencing things as a kid before society programmed a lot of things out of us. And whether it be our parents or schools or churches, whatever the case may be, I'll bet you if you go back far enough in your memory, you'll think about some things and you're like, holy shit, oh my God, that was, something like,
I was a manifester and I didn't know it when I was a kid. Um, I would think about something, and as random and stupid as this is, I would, I haven't really seen this movie in a long time. And by God, within 3 days, it was on TV. And or man, we haven't talked to so and so in such a long time. I wonder how they're doing. And damn, all of a sudden they're there. When they actually called us on a phone, landline, something they had plugged to the wall. But it wasn't until I was older, until Lisa was well into her journey and remembering, because she was the same way. And as a kid, she did a lot of things she didn't know that she was already doing it as a child. So yeah, I was a bit resistant at first, like she said, but the more she experienced and the more she spoke, the more questions I started asking. And, I kind of was like, all right, well, let's go see. And so I started out with Reiki, and the next thing I know, I was hooked. I was in. You got me. Let's go. And Reiki was a big thing for me because it made me understand the energy a lot more. Now I say Reiki, I am a Reiki master, and I am teaching a class at the end of this month. But the kind of healing I do, I only use the Reiki as opening me up to the energy of the universe. And so really the kind of healing I do, it's kind of transmutated into a whole different, not different, a similar version of Reiki. So, but I am going to teach a Reiki class the end of this month. But I'm also going to put on the back end of it my the way I use the energies, and so it's going to be more than just a Reiki 1 class. So,
I'm sorry, I was trying to figure something out.
Yes, I know you got to go potty. Anywho,
so we've been doing this about 5 years. That's cute, Tanya.
What's that?
I like you. She's like, so you've been doing this about 5 years. No, I'm 51.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. What is Reiki exactly? Reiki is energy healing, being a conduit of energy to transmute blockages and things like that.
Reiki is, our body has an electrical system. Okay. I'll just give you a real high level, just so you kind of understand. So our body is really just nothing more than an electrical system. Our heart beats because of electrical impulses in our system. So what Reiki does is, if we have a blockage somewhere, now it doesn't necessarily need to be a physical blockage, but if we have something in our system that is out of whack, and it's throwing closed messages at each other, you start getting blockages because things aren't moving. The energy isn't flowing like it's supposed to in your system. Reiki helps to go in there and dissolve and break up those blockages so that the energy will start to flow again and bring us back into a healthy balance. So at a really high level, that is what Reiki does. There's a lot more to it than that. Trust me, this is just like, again, at 100,000 feet, this is essentially what it does. So.
Yep. All right, you guys.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, we're 51 years old, so we've seen some. We're like the farmers, man. We've seen some things, but by no means means that we don't continually learn.
Absolutely.
Learn as we're on a journey. We're all on a journey, but we're all on our own paths. We're all learning what we're supposed to learn when we're supposed to learn it. Generally, unless we fight it, and then the message gets harder and harder and harder to get past. Okay, because we're not listening. So
I'm looking for NDEs. If anybody, I'm looking to have a class on near-death experience people, survivors. experiencers. If anybody on the feed has that,
Yeah,
how did
still
you-
young.
how did you know?
Mentally, I'm a 12-year-old.
How do we know to get started? Started hearing and seeing dead people. That's a big one right there. It just happened because I became aware of my guides because of ghost hunting. So that's yeah. Fight it. You get the 2x4 therapy. Okay.
Kathleen Connor, what I immediately have for you is take your shoes and socks off and go stand in your grass. Go stand in your yard. Stand in the sunshine. And this is early in the morning. I'm getting this early in the morning. Go stand in your front yard. The grass should still be a little dewy. Again, remember, water is an excellent conduit for our energy. But for us to ground out, it is one of the best times of the day for us to do that. Think about it. We are setting our day up with positive energy. We're getting rid of all the crap in us. We're letting Earth take it back, Mother Earth take it back, and transmute that energy back into something else. But the whole thing is we don't need that energy to start the day with, to go with. So we don't need the crap we're getting rid of. So I recommend when you have time, I know it's hard to do sometimes, just kick your shoes and socks off, go stand in the grass, because it is, think about, make sure there's no dogs around. But think about the grass coming up between your toes and up around your feet, and just how warm that feels. The sun will help to push a lot of that crap right on out of us. But yeah, make sure there's no dogs around. And now's a good time of year to do it because it's not winter time. So the ground's gonna be nice and warm. Really, I totally recommend. Grounding is a huge thing. It helps to bring us back into center, gets all the built up positive electrons in us out. Okay, lets the ground take them away, and then we become neutral. So it neutralizes us. It grounds us out. See.
So I see that there. Billy Ann. I think we've had that conversation, haven't we?
Look up the term earthing on Google, and that'll help. It's now scientifically proven because the scientists are now saying this is a real thing. This isn't just us metaphysical, what they call hoobity doobities out here spewing a bunch of stuff. It's a scientific fact. It helps.
Karen Crutcher, send me a message. We're looking for people to discuss NDEs with our membership and to get a broader idea of some of the experiences and how it affected and changed your life. But if you could message me at My Mystical Life, that would be fabulous.
Ellie Coyle, you are 100% correct. She says salt baths or taking or showers. Showers for me is especially in the wintertime because you can't go. It's cold up here. There's snow on the ground.
I know you have another reading to do. I have, because she's here, and she's
what?
been Iris.
Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go.
I
Okay, sorry. I gotta go too.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta go prepare some supper around here. So
okay, did you? Okay. That was me nearly 10 years ago. Near death. Yeah, this is where you go and you come the near death, you guys. Thank you so much, Karen.
wow, Ellie, really?
Okay.
Really,
I gotta
Ellie?
go. I gotta go feed Bill. So everybody, you guys have a great evening. It has been wonderful. I can't even. And so everybody have a great night. You let the dog out.
I will. Yeah, he's getting driving me nuts.
I'm going to be in the meditation here in a little bit, so I got to.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Good night, everybody.
May the light be with you always.
Sorry if we didn't get to read to you guys. So sorry. Have a good night.